Hey, good morning. Yes, it is. It is Friday, May 17th. Not going to be a long one today, folks. I just, with my wife for the past couple weeks, has been dealing with a mental health crisis, basically. And we're trying to get her the help she needs. And it's just, in and out, in and out, in and out. And we need to get her someplace to get some medication changes. So, in saying that, I haven't got a lot of time today because ambulance just picked her up. And, I try to be forthright and truthful. And I know that any of you guys, we're not immune, right? We all have our issues. We all have our dealings in crisis. And this isn't crisis for me. I mean, I hate to say it, but I've been here, done that, wore the t-shirt so many times of trying to get her the help that she needs. Jay, so I want to apologize for not having a topic, and we'll see where it goes. It's hopefully she can get the help that she needs. If anything, this is my little rant: is that the mental health status in New York is broke. It's been broke for a while, and that is all in part to Cuomo and Hochul. And what gets me is they looked at ways, because they love their little pet projects, right? They looked at ways to cut money. And the first thing they started cutting was prisons, because prisons were costing them too much money. So what do? They do this catch and release and early release and start shutting prisons down. Not because it's the right thing to do, it's because financially they need the money somewhere else. They never thought about taking the iPhones, iPads, internet, all this other bullshit that the inmates get. When I grew up in Dannemora, and you had to be on your best behavior in that prison. And I had 3 family members that were prison guards there. And if you were on your best behavior, you got to go out and work in the fields. And they had shotguns all around that field with guards, and you had inmates doing the work. Actually, they had a farm, they had a dairy, they had poultry. They were self-sufficient, and they were actually making money for the prison by selling the extra produce, dairy, and beef. And then retailers that wanted to sell in that market complained to the state, and the state shut them down. So now Dannemora is costing them money. You need to get back to where it needs to be. So what comes next? Mental health. Mental health is an expensive thing, right? No, it's not. We had a psych center over here on the St. Lawrence that was endowed by a wealthy donor. And during its carrying capacity, it was between 35 and 4,500 patients. They had their own farm with dairy, poultry, beef, with the vegetable gardens, with flower gardens, with art. And they sold their extras, and they were self-sufficient. What happened? The state got involved. Now it's down to 55 beds, and they're trying to chunk it off because it's prime real estate for wealthy people to build their houses on the St. Lawrence. That's what's really going on in New York. So enough of my rant. I apologize for not having a topic for this morning, but the topic is, we all have problems and we all deal with it.